Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're watching us from and when. My name is Macharia. Welcome to today's video. I'm with my good friend here, Alex Macharia, and today we're gonna do a video for you concerning the orientation, getting you to understand what is expected of you, what do you expect, and so much more, so that you can start preparing for your success in the business. So without much ado, allow me welcome Alex. Alex is a friend of mine. We met how many years ago now? Four years ago.
Yeah.
Back then he was a student, by the way, and so we started working together. We never knew we would become brothers in business, and so it happened today. He came over and we're doing a video for you to help you build your business. Alex has done so much. He has achieved a lot in the business, doing so much. I know we'll get to that as we proceed, but he has built a huge team and built a lot of leaders, and that's the skills he's about to download to all of you here today. So sit back, get something to drink, take a notebook and a pen, take as much notes as you can. The promise I'm giving you is you will never regret watching this short video. Okay, thank you so much. Welcome, Alex. Say hi to the people.
Thank you so much, Evans. Yes, so hi everyone there. Hope you're all doing good. As we told, my name is Alex Macharia, and I work online on a full-time basis. And we are here to share with you some 1, 2, 3 skills that you'll be able to learn along the way. And for me, when I was starting my business, Evans is the one who introduced me to online work. So whatever I'm going to train you, just know that it's most of it, like 80 or 90% of it, I'll be able to learn from him. So he's a very good gentleman who has really supported me in my business, and we're here to share with you some 1, 2, 3 tips that you can also implement or employ in your business and take us to the next level. Yeah, so that is it.
Thank you so much, Alex, for coming through. I want you to know that this is not scripted. We are just going to be as real as we possibly can, share with you our real stories, our real experiences, things we did when we faced the challenges that you'll face in the future, and that way you can be sure to learn a lot. And I let Macharia take us through the entire thing we have for you today.
Sawa. So yes. Thank you. First thing is actually to congratulate you for making that bold decision to get started with online work, and specifically with Global Internet Fortunes. And I want to assure you that it is not a waste of time. It's worth you both your time and your investment. I know you invested, and it's worth it. So congratulations, you are among the bold people who are out there and open-minded, looking to for ways to transform their lives, for ways to change their financial position, and looking for a better way of making a living. So that's up. Good job.
Yes.
Now, what do you expect in this business? Now that you've already started, remember we are, for us, we are hoping that you are all in. So there's no room for going back. So what do you expect? What do you need to do for you to make it in this business? The first thing that you can talk is what you expect, definitely. Number one is you expect massive success. Every entrepreneur will actually be optimistic on what they have started. But we are going to share with you some 1, 2, 3 benefits that you're going to get that are special in a way in our company or in Global Internet Fortune. There are some things that there are some benefits that you're going to get that you can never get them outside there. And maybe once you can start with the first one, maybe what could these people be expecting as a benefit now that they have joined GIF?
Thank you. I want also to repeat that you did a good job. You made the right decision to join the business. Now it's time to make things happen. Remember, everything starts from there. We wouldn't be here today if it didn't start from the point you started. So it all starts from making that decision. So going forward, what you expect from the business first is unlimited income. I love it that you're not limited. Your check is open. As soon as you join, you get a blank check. It's zero, and you decide what to write on that check every single month. That really excites me because I want to live a limitless life. So I don't want anyone to ever decide how much I should earn. And that's what excites me.
That's pretty good. Yeah, by the way, you should expect that in our business, your income is not capped. Like it's not like a job where you go and the employer tells you that every month will be paying you 20,000 or 30,000 or 100,000 or 200,000. So therefore, that means that they have limited your income. So if they're paying you 200,000, they can never pay you 500,000. Now, business, it's a blank check. You write the amount that you want to earn, and I think that's something that also really attracted me in this business. Professionally, by the way, we didn't even share our story, how we got started. For me, when I was starting, I was a student. I was at University of Nairobi, taking Bachelor of Education, Mathematics and Accounting. And I really wish to become a good accountant. Yeah, and I qualified. I finished my studies. But then, when I looked at the industry that I was in, there was something special that I really wanted to get. That was freedom, both time and financial freedom. So when I started looking for some 1, 2, 3 jobs out there, and I could, the structure was report to work at 8 and leave at 5. For me, I felt that I don't think I am going to survive in that industry. So I started thinking of how I can be able to get another way of actually making a living. So that's how I came across online work through Evans on Facebook. Yes, and he told me that there's an opportunity, and I was ready to get started. But one thing that really attracted me was the freedom, especially both time and financial freedom. And that's something that I can assure you that you do this business seriously, you're going to get those 2 things, both time and financial freedom. How was the story, Evans?
Mine is not any different from yours. Of course, we happen to be the same age limit. And so I was also in school when I first found this. But my story started a little elementary, my entrepreneurship story. After high school, I went back to the same high school as a graduate teacher, and I was teaching there my fellow students on how to do different things, different subjects. And so at around the same time, there is this teacher who lost his job because he had seen some greener pastures, and going there, things didn't work out, so he came back to the same place. And imagine what, he came in as one of us, one of the graduate teachers, and I was imagining this guy has a family. This guy has expectations from the society. He is a graduate of the mighty Kenyatta University. So from that point, I started thinking, this guy has to settle for the little salary that we are earning, for the little life that we are living. Then, I don't want to just be a graduate. So when I joined campus, I was looking for ways to start building a business. Well, I never had the money, and so I had to find a way to start building a business without money. And that's how I came across GF, through Facebook as well. And I was invited for a physical training. I was so excited to be there. The next morning I started the business, and the rest, of course, has been history. But it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
That's nice. So that's Evans was a student, and I could hear. So we are starting this business as a student. We are so proud of you, because you've noted that you don't have to wait until you are done with your studies to go out there and start looking for jobs or begging people to give you employment or to give you jobs. So karibu sana to the world of being your own boss, and you're so proud of you. Something else, another advantage that you're going to get from this business is that you've started the most affordable business, both for you. Yes, we understand. To start a business normally, by the way, it's said to start a profitable business, especially here in our country, you have to spend about 100,000 Kenya shillings,
yes,
at least on the minimum.
A small
business to get the licenses, to get all those basic stuffs, to stock your business. 100,000. That's about how much dollars?
$100.
1,000.
1,000.
Yes.
Oh, 1,000. Yes.
It's $1,000.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but for you, I know you've invested way much below that amount. Actually, only a tiny, less than $60. Actually, $55. Yes, it's the most affordable business. But you know what? We want you to take this business seriously. We want you to imagine right now you've invested millions and millions of money to start this business, and you take it with that seriousness. So it's affordable, and that's to your advantage, because even the people that you're going to sell your business opportunity to, they will be able to afford. So you can imagine your market, because 5,500, anyone can be able to get that money, provided they understand the potential or the power in your business. Yes, something else that you benefit from, Evans?
You have a choice, and I really love this. This is so dear to me that I can choose the people I want to work with. I don't know why, but to me, life is more than just showing up somewhere, working with people you don't like or actually hate, and then getting a paycheck. I don't see that as what life is about. Life is about enjoying what you do, and one of the things you can do is choosing the people to work with. And with our business, you are allowed to choose people to work with. People who interest you, people who are excited, and therefore your life is awesome as well. And I take that as a very important advantage.
Wow, that's true. By the way, I know there are some people who report to work every single day.
Yeah.
To go and meet a boss that they don't really love. They feel like, this is the last guy that I wish to actually spend my day with. But in this business, you get a chance. If I'm not interested in working with you, by the way, I will not even go into details of telling you what I do. So that's the freedom that you also get. Something else, the services. Global Internet Fortunes is giving you a service that is of value. So you have the value for your money. And of course, we deal with websites. We deal with registering our websites and all that. Today, if someone doesn't have a website, what are you doing? You're going to lose so much. The next couple of years, you don't need. Our website came to replace business cards in a way. Like today, if I ask you, hey, can I see more what you do? Then you give me a business card. You are telling me to keep on calling me. You just need to give me your website to tell me, hey, you can check out my website and you're going to know more about me. So the services that you're getting from our company or Global Internet Fortunes, our value. The best thing about it is that even if you don't have the IT skills, we are going to take you through the basics, because there are services that everyone can be able to use, everyone can be able to work on their blog or website. And of course, you're not doing that for free. We're also going to show you how to monetize on those services. Yes, something else that
one more thing, and it came into my mind just because we are recording this video from home, is the fact that you can work from any part of this world, anywhere. Like right now, due to the coronavirus, most of us are working from home. Okay, for us, it's not something new. We've been doing this from the word go. Okay, we show up in our office because we want to. We want to be together, work together. Not because we have to, exactly. So it's something really interesting, as most people try to come into terms with the fact that they have to work from home now. For us, we are used to this, and we really love it, because we can work here, the next minute we're here having fun. That's exciting.
Perfect. So if you're looking for a home-based business, this is the business for you, and we are ready to guide you step by step. Something else, actually mentioning about that, is the support system in the business. Because you find other businesses out there, most of that world is usually in competition. Like if you start a business here and your friend comes and start a similar business there, you guys have all of a sudden become business enemies, because if you start looking at it like this guy, it's like he wants to take my customers away. So out there, it's a world of competition. In our business, it's a business of complementation. So we don't compete, we complement each other. This is how it works, by the way, and this is how life works. The more people you help become successful, the more you become successful. So when you get someone joining your business, you'll be so proud of them when they succeed or when they achieve great results, even if they surpass your success. Because the more successful they become, the more they're also lifting you to become successful. And even say, I can attest to you that he has been in the business for some time. If there's one thing that we embrace in our business, is supporting each other. So our support system is 100% guaranteed that you're not going to. We say that you're in the business for yourself, but not by yourself. So it's your business, yes, but you find other people who are interested in the success of your business. So you're in the business for yourself, but not by yourself. Yes. Something else that you can add, then you can move to another point.
True, I really love that point of the support system. None of us would be here talking to you today if if it were not for the support system that we all got. And so we are all obliged to give back the same support to everyone who comes on board. So feel most welcome. One more point I can add before we leave is the fact that you have the ability to earn a passive income.
Yeah.
And I believe that's the secret of the rich. You all have 24 hours a day. You can only do enough in the 24 hours a day. But when you get a chance to make a passive income,
And a residual income. Yes.
You do magic. Instead of exchanging time for money, and you only have enough time to exchange for enough money, you start leveraging on other people's time, other people's money, and through that you start earning a passive or a residual income.
Wow, I love that. Yeah, and by the way, karibu sana to the world of freedom, because that's what the rich guys do. The reason why people are so passionate about real estate business, it's because of freedom.
Yeah.
Because you're going to build an apartment today, and it's going to pay you forever. So for me, I look at it, at our business like that. You can build your network today. You have a team of maybe 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 1 million guys in your team. You build them today. You build leaders in your team today. You're going to earn from them for the rest of your life. How better can it be? So for us, for me, anytime I'm putting effort, I know in my business, I know I'm not just doing it to earn my daily bread.
Yeah.
It's like a lifetime investment. There's somewhere that I'm going to live and I retire. Retire meaning that you don't have to do the work for you to earn.
True.
So you're not trading your time for money,
exactly,
like most people do out there. Yes, so that's some of the benefits, and much more. We cannot exhaust them. That's why we're saying that we're so proud of you that you decided. Now that you've already joined, what next? What next? Okay, yes, you've joined, you've paid. Now,
Yes.
What next? The first thing that you need to do for you to succeed in this business is to set a goal. Have a dream.
Yes.
And
goals and dreams.
Yeah, have goals and dreams, and don't limit yourself. Now, when you're talking about setting of goals, we always say this slogan that your goal should be SMART. They should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. So that's something. By the way, goal setting, it looks so normal that you, of course, you need to set a goal to achieve something. But do you know what? 98 or 99% of people don't set goals.
Yeah.
They just wake up and they live their life.
Each day as it comes.
You ask someone like now, maybe you're 20 years old, you ask them, by 8:30, what do you want to have achieved?
Yeah.
They don't know. They are waiting to get at 30, then maybe they will see what life has given them. Now you cannot live like that. In this business, the first thing that you need to do is to set a goal. Okay? Yes. A SMART goal. And write them down. You need to write them down. I want to achieve this. And of course, let them have time bound. I want to achieve this by this time. I want to maybe buy this by this time. And believe in your goals by the way. Convince yourself that yes, it should be actually coming from your heart. You have an emotional attachment to your goal. That you believe that yes, I want to buy a plot of land from online work by the next 6 months. First of all, emotionally attach yourself to that. If you can, tell other people, especially those people that you're working with, those people that you share business with. Tell them your goal. Every time you say something about your goal, you remind yourself about what you're working for. And if you keep on saying it over and over again, I can tell you for sure it's going to happen. What would you say about the dreams? For you, I know you are a big dreamer.
I am a big dreamer because I understand that dreamers are the people, the crazy dreamers are the people who change the world. There is a book I read recently about Think and Grow Rich. The book is Think and Grow Rich, not Work and Grow Rich. Think and grow rich. It means there is something about thinking. And I've come to realize the only secret is thinking. When you imagine it, the book says every action starts with an imagination. So if you don't imagine yourself doing something, you can't do it. If you can't imagine yourself driving a car, you can't do it. If you can't imagine yourself living in a good place, a nice place, you can't do it. So it starts from there. Start by imagining it. Then make it a goal. You transform a dream to a goal by having it written down and having it time bound. When you do that, you have a goal. Now start working on it. As you mentioned, it's important to be attached to it. I actually learned some time back that if you have something that you care so much about and you're willing to do anything to achieve it, you will achieve it. But until you care so much about that goal, you may never achieve it. So find something and convince yourself that you badly need it. Then start working on it. Yes, forget about everything else. Forget about the struggles you have to go through. Your focus should be on the end result, which is the goal. And that's why your why. And that's why you should start imagining it and thinking you've already achieved it. If your goal is to buy a car, see yourself already driving a car. Yes, imagine it's early in the morning and you're waking up to go to work. You have to do this and that. Get out of the house, get your key, go get into your car, drive to top. I mean, it starts from there. And once your mind is convinced, it will find a way of making things happen. But you can't afford to start this business without a goal or a dream. And when you do, you're good to go.
Perfect. Yeah, I love that. And your why is what matters most. How it's going to come to be, it's none of your business. So most people by they focus on how.
Yes.
So like you say, I want to buy a laptop or I want to buy a new phone. And now you start, instead of focusing on why you need that new phone or that laptop or that house or that car or that anything that you want, you start focusing now, how am I going? So when you focus on how, you instill fear in you, and the moment you are fearful of something, you can never achieve it. Now, one thing that we can also not fail to mention here: dream big.
True.
B-I-G. You have to have now the big goals. If you have small goals, this industry is too big for you. Now dream the big goals. Dream of that luxurious lifestyle that you want. See yourself in those cruise ship or flying all over the country. Well, that's the life, because other people are doing it. You know, that's what, for me, that's what encourages
millions
to dream big. As in, if someone is driving a big car and you're like, this guy is not in any way different from me. He just had the belief that he can be able to achieve this, and he achieved that. Because everything that we do right now is because we are limiting ourselves. The phone that you're using right now, it's not that you cannot use a better phone, but you limited yourself to that phone.
And you said it's okay.
And you said, now this one is okay. And you put yourself in that comfort zone and said, hey, living this type of lifestyle is okay with me. Dream big. And
really big.
Once you have that big goal, there's a gentleman who says that if your dreams are not big enough, then they are not worth it. If they don't scare you, that you think of a goal or a dream and you feel, you feel like something just happened.
That will be me at some point.
Yeah, that's what makes life interesting. That you have something big and you believe on it, and never let anyone put you down when you're working on your goals. And there's no strategy, by the way, on working on your goal. You have to give yourself all in and go for what you believe. Okay? Yeah, I was reading another book, and they were saying that most of us, we don't do things that we actually wish in life. What you are doing right now, most of the things is those things that you are told to do by the society. Maybe the society maybe the society pushed you to become a teacher, to become a nurse, and maybe you don't even have it. Now you are in an industry where everyone believes in your goals and dreams. If your goal is to be living in an island, work for it, and this industry can take you there. Exactly. Yes, so much said about goals and dreams. We can never exhaust that topic, by the way, but go and read that book, Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, Think and Grow Rich. There's a quote I saw, I think it was yesterday, on Les Brown's page, saying that the biggest problem we have is not that people aim too high and fail to hit, but they aim too low
and hit.
and hit.
That's very true, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't aim too high and lose. You aim too low and hit. And you feel successful by the way.
But
Yes, you have aimed too and you hit. You celebrate, I've achieved this.
Something
So
you already had anyway.
Really big. Yes. Now, what is your role? Or how are you? So the first thing, you've agreed.
Yes.
You've joined the business, set a goal, and share those goals with everyone that believes in you.
Yeah.
Especially those people who you are doing business with. Okay? Yeah, don't go and start sharing these goals with negative friends.
Mm-hmm.
They will laugh at you.
Or family.
Or your family, by the way. If you go and tell your mom right now, you're just so young, and you tell them, hey, you know what, mom, me, I want to become a millionaire by age 25. Takuangalia tu hivi akwambie,
hii kitu umekuwa nayo from the beginning.
Do you think sisi hatukuwa hapo? So I don't know what happens by the family, but they're not the mostly they don't support your goals and dreams sana. But the people that you're doing business with are the best people to share. So share it with your upline, your invited business. Anytime you're having a meeting, share your goals. Now, after you have the goals, what is your role now? As a beginner, you're assuming that you just started this business, or you're a month old, or you're thinking of starting it because there's someone who could be watching this video, they have not yet started yet.
Yeah.
Could be thinking of joining. What is your role? The first thing, learn or yearn to learn more about your business. Skills, knowledge.
Yeah.
The reason why we go to school, or we went to school, 8-4-4 system, or 8-4 or 8, is because we wanted knowledge. And it's always said that knowledge is power, especially if you utilize that knowledge.
Yeah.
So in this business, it's all different. By the way, take it as a profession, take it as a career. You go to school for 4 years to go and study maybe accounting, but once you even graduate, you don't become the top accountant. You don't start making those big checks for accountants.
Yeah.
You start small. So be ready to start small, but every single day learn a new skill. The best thing about our business is that our skills are free.
Yeah.
Like
you don't need to pay.
You don't need to pay, by the way, for you to learn these skills. And me, I love network marketing industry because it's not even about the money. But the person you become in the process of making this money is more important. You find yourself that you are only 20 or 25 or even 30, but you are reasoning like a 50-year-old. Like you can sit down with someone and they're like, wow, I really love your reasoning. Yeah, and Evans can share with us some of the areas where you can be able to get some skills from. Where do you get these skills?
True. When it comes to skills about the business, there is a madman who once said, you can't get a kid in a month by impregnating 9 women. Okay, that guy was mad, but he made a lot of sense. That some things just take time. That's why you can't go to take medicine in 2 years. Because it's not possible, it's not practical. So the same to us, this is a business, this is a new career you're starting, give it time.
Yeah.
Don't just sit back and wait, invest, get the skills. And where do you get those skills from? The number one way is through videos. I'm giving a video as an option, the first option, because most of us don't love reading.
Books, these ones.
Yes, books are not our best, they're not our cup of tea, you know? But we can watch videos. So look for as many videos as you can. This is where I advise you to check 3 things. What you read, what you listen to, and what you watch. These are the things that guide your thoughts.
Yeah.
Garbage in, garbage out. If all you do is listen to bad, negative news, you'll become a negative person. If all you do is listen to negative people, you'll become negative people. But if you guide your thoughts and start listening, shift from negative and all those other crazy things to positive stuff, business stuff, motivational stuff, you'll find yourself very positive, very excited, and doing so much. So videos, audios, there are so many. You've never been luckier to have been born in such an age because we have all these things for free.
Yeah.
Actually, on our phones. On our phones, imagine. We walk around with everything. So those earphones, when you're putting them on, let them not be you listening to Okwongo. Let them be an asset.
Yeah.
Something that is helping you listen to a motivational speaker or a speech, listening to something positive, business speech, something that can make you grow. Otherwise, the way you spend your time is very important when it comes to your business. If you can, read books. I read books also. I know Alex does. I've bought many books. I have a library of books now. I read at least a book every 2 months, at least a book. So sometimes I do 2, that is a book a month. And I've gotten so much from books. This is where all the wisdom is. Get as many books as you possibly can, and you're going to be happy you did it.
Awesome. That's a wealth of knowledge. But one thing that I actually agree with you, when it comes to skills,
Yes,
your income will never surpass your level of skills.
exactly.
And it will make a lucky jump at one point. You find that you've earned so much, but you don't know much. But there is a way it will come back to the level of your skills. So as a beginner, learn to learn skills. Now, why do you need why are we insisting on this? Is because you need to do what you call reconditioning yourself.
True.
Right now as you speak, you have been conditioned, maybe by the society. Go to school, get good grades, I don't know, do this. You've been told so many things of what not to do. By the way, I was actually watching a certain video. The guy was saying that a kid, out of every 10 words that are usually told to a kid, 9 of them are don't.
Don't do this.
Don't. And by the way, I tried it out and I saw it's true.
Wow.
If out of 10, don't.
9.
Mtoto akienda kuguza simu yako, don't. Akienda kufanya nini, don't. Akienda kufanya nini, don't. So you've been told so many don'ts so far. So don't think of getting rich quick. Don't think of
becoming too rich.
Yeah, by the way, especially our parents. They tell me, what is the work of being so wealthy that you don't even know where your wealth is? How can you fail to know?
That's a good problem that you can have.
How can you fail to know where your wealth is? How? You work for it. You need to know every coin where it's going.
Exactly.
So you have to recondition yourself, and you recondition yourself number one by reading. One thing I love for me by reading is because you are tapping into someone else's time and effort. As in this guy to write this book, for example, how to sell this book. He has got, number one, a lot of experience. Like you may find this guy is talking about maybe 30 years experience. So you don't need to live those 30 years for you to learn whatever he needs.
Yes.
So you are tapping into someone else's effort and time that he spent to write this book, spent to do so much research, by the way.
Yeah.
And that's the secret of there.
And a lot of experiments.
Yeah.
Trying things
So
out.
you don't have to try things on your own. Read books. Start looking, and it's always say that you require 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours for you to become an expert in a certain field. We are talking about 5 years. So if you have just joined this business today, can we see each other in the next 5 years?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, we are not going to have the same conversation.
True.
These things we are talking with them when you are starting this business. And today we meet and you are like, okay, how did we even come from point A? Because I can tell you for sure, we didn't start our business the way you can see us here today. We didn't start it with a suit and a tie. No, we struggled.
Yeah, for many months.
Actually, for me, I think I even struggled for years.
Yeah.
Even you.
Yeah, true.
We used to make some money, some little money,
to survive.
2-3K, but then it's not something that you can be proud of. It's not something that you can say that you can do so much about. But then after 3-4 years, wow, you're like, hey, you look at the things that you've achieved so far, and you just smile. And now you just yearn for more 3 or 4, 5
years.
5 years. Yeah, so give it time, learn the skills, but it's very, very important. But learning is not enough. Practice.
True.
You have to practice. If you just learn, like assuming once you just taught me whatever, maybe you taught me about how to look for new people, how to prospect. And then for me, I just go and sit down.
I know.
Leo nimefunzwa vitu mingi bwana.
I know so much.
You don't even need to do anything else right now. No, the secret is in implementing whatever you've been able to learn.
Yes.
By the way, it's always say that it's there's a term that is used. Okay, see term zuri. I should not even remember it, but it's useless. If I share with you something and you don't go and do, number one, you have wasted your time.
Yeah.
You have also wasted my time. So why do we have to waste each other's time? So go and implement whatever you learn. Go and follow gurus about network marketing. Research and only put. For me, I would advise you when it comes to the business.